Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to show you guys a vegan meal prep, and I do this every single week for months now, and I'm still not tired of it. I love the food that I eat, so I just tend to eat the same things over and over again. So personally, I don't really like spending a lot of time in the kitchen on a Sunday to prep my food, so I'd rather be doing other stuff. So this is a really quick, it took me maybe 30 minutes to throw this all together, and it definitely keeps you on track during the week while you're at work and not having to worry about prepping your lunch every single day for the next day. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. All right, let's get in the kitchen. Alrighty guys, so let's just go over all the ingredients. The first thing that I use is going to be quinoa, or here I have this grain blend, whichever one you prefer. And then for our protein source, I have the Gardein beefless ground. I really like this one. It provides 18 grams of protein per serving, and I usually use half a serving, so it's a good source of protein and it tastes really good. And then for our micros, I have just these basic frozen vegetables. I got the Brussels sprouts, and then these just random mixed vegetables. I got them because they were cheap, and yeah. And then the next thing is going to be beans. I have Garbanzo beans. You can use whatever kind of bean you want. And then kale to get some micros, fiber, protein, all that good stuff. And then of course Sriracha, because it's the best. I love spicy food and I put this on everything. So we're going to sprinkle that on top. And then for our sides or our snacks, I have an apple or banana. And then for our healthy fats, I'm going to top it with some avocado. So here we go, prepping the quinoa. So I'm going to use 1 cup of quinoa and 2 cups of water. And so quinoa is going to be a really good source of protein, carbs, and fiber. I also sometimes use brown rice, whatever I'm feeling like, whatever I have in the pantry. And like most of your complete meals should be a combination of carbs, proteins, and fat. So this is going to be our carb source, our bulk for this meal. And here I am just putting in the water, prepping some quinoa. Super exciting. And so once you pour in the water in the quinoa, you are going to put it on medium to high heat and then wait for it to boil. Keep it uncovered, wait for it to boil, and make sure you keep an eye on it, because this happened. I turned around for a second and it boiled over, so yeah, try not to do that. So once you got it boiling, cover it up and put it on low heat, and then wait for all the water to be absorbed, and voila, you have this fluffy amazingness here. And so then you know that it's done once all the water is absorbed. So now we're going to put in all our containers, and I normally put around 115 to 150 grams of whatever carb source that I'm using. And so then I'm going to put half a serving of the beefless ground in there, so that's going to give me 9 grams of protein here. And then on top of that, we're going to just put the frozen vegetables, and I usually buy frozen because it's just simpler, quicker, easier. You don't have to cut anything. I do buy fresh, obviously, but normally I save it for when I have more time. But then I do normally like half a serving of beans in there, and then put some kale on top. I don't really measure these things, I just kind of sprinkle it on there. And then I'm gonna put, I'm gonna put the avocado, and I normally do about 30 grams of avocado. It's gonna be maybe half of an avocado, maybe a little bit less, but just whatever, eyeball it. And then the goodness is the sriracha. So put the sriracha on top, and voila. And normally I make like 4 or 5 of these for the week, but I meal prep later in the week, so I have 3 here. So I always take a fruit, which is going to be my banana or the apple, with all my meals. And then I also take rice cakes and some type of like nut or something like that, so either peanuts or a mixed nut blend, because I find that really helps keep me satiated in the afternoons especially. And yeah, so that's my meal prep. It took me like 30 minutes. The longest leg of this is just prepping the quinoa, honestly, and then the rest you just throw it in there. So I hope this helped you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.